Hello. This week for Intimate Apparel, what I found memorable about this play was that this was a woman who was marrying a man that she had known for 6 months but never met. They had just been writing letters. I thought that was pretty exciting that their wedding day was the first time that they ever met. And I also found it to be meaningful that this woman was 35, as was discussed at the beginning of the play, and she wasn't married yet, and that there was big pressure on her from society to be married at her age. For points of tension, I think the first one was that Esther couldn't read, so she was developing this relationship, but it couldn't be a private relationship between her and George because she had to have someone to read the letters to her and write the letters for her, so she couldn't have a private relationship. Their wedding night was another obvious point of tension because Esther was nervous and focusing on kind of getting to know George for real instead of just through these letters, and he was very obviously more focused on sex. And then the last point of tension was definitely when Esther found her friend wearing the smoking jacket that she had made for her husband. It caused tension for her because it was a gift that she had given to her husband, and he had given it to another woman. So, it's rude to re-gift in the first place, but then it's also, if he's giving this gift to another woman, then this woman he's probably having a relationship with. As far as the 3 R's, I think that this play does kind of mostly reinforce some ideas and stereotypes, some good, some bad. These women were African American. They were lower in society. They weren't as educated. They were working for other people presumably white. And the fact that she didn't know how to read, I think that kind of reinforced the stereotype, but I think at the end with her leaving her husband, she also kind of reinforced the stereotype of the strong black woman, that she left him, that she confronted him, that she confronted her friend about it. Stereotypes do still definitely exist. I think that a lot of the stereotypes portrayed in this play still exist. Just that these African Americans are not as educated and, work lower in society. In another class, actually, I'm learning about this, about education in urban districts and how it really kind of perpetuates this because I'm sure if Esther were to have children, that they would kind of fall into the same cycle as her because she isn't making all this money and she has yet to move forward with her career as she hopes, and her children are probably going to get around the same education as her because she won't be able to help them learn how to read, and so that, that kind of continues the cycle, I guess. And then as far as what helps overcome, I think really what helps overcome stereotypes is just getting educated about the people that you're stereotyping and getting to know them and learning that there is more than the stereotype of a person.